I'm taking another one. Don't little. Yeah, you're not going nowhere, right? Haha. If I want to, I will. If I want to, I say nah. I'm not a whole
Put
guy.
him on the make her wanna
Marry me. Anyways, you know who we talking about. What's up, guys? It's your girl Des, and I am back with another mother effing video. And today, I will be doing, as you can tell by the title, a story time on when I got caught my very first time with a hickey. Oh, don't mind me. These scissors is wrong. Girl, let me tell you. That was the worst day of my life. Yeah. Anyways, this story is funny to me, but it may not be funny to you. But it's because I went through it. So like, this all happened when I was dating this boy. We're not even gonna say his name because that's so irrelevant. We're not gonna talk about it. But I think I was a sophomore. Yeah. I was a sophomore. And I got my hickey while I was in school. And this was on Halloween.
Wrong. In school, y'all see this shit?
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, yeah. It happened in school. And it was on Halloween. And then I was walking home because I felt like walking. I don't know why. It was cold as fuck that day. I got to my aunt's house because that's where I go like every day after school. I always go because I gotta go pick up my brothers and stuff like that. So I went to my aunt's house and my dumb ass forgot that I had a hickey on my neck. Bitch, what was that for? What was that for? I walked in, I said hi to everybody, and then I went upstairs to go say hi to my aunt. I hope you know you're in my video. I went upstairs, I went to go say hi to my aunt, and my cousin was like, is that a hickey on your neck? And I was just like, bitch, do you want to say it any louder? Do you want to tell the whole world? Like, so I didn't think anything of it because it wasn't that bad. It just looked like I had like blood clots on my fucking neck. So my aunt was like, you got a hickey on your neck. She's like, you know your mother gonna whoop your ass. You better cover that up. If she find out, it's gonna be your behind. I was like, it's not a hickey. Like, I got hit with a volleyball on my neck. Like, that shit hurt. It's so bad. I was like, I was playing volleyball and that hard shit hit my neck and it left a mark on my neck. Well, girl, I was like, yeah, it's no biggie. Like, it's not a hickey. So I left. I went home. I had to get ready because we was going trick-or-treating. And then I had to get my brothers ready. So before my mother got home, I was like, yo, I need to cover my neck. I don't know what I'm covered with. I don't know if I have makeup. Like, I don't know what to do. I tried to put an ice on my neck. That did not help. It did not work at all. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna look in my drawers. I was looking in my dresser and I found some fucking foundation. I was like, thank you, Lord. But it wasn't really my skin tone. So like, I was trying to like blend that shit in, like do something. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I was trying to make sure that it didn't even look like I had a hickey. So that happened. My mother got home. She ain't realized nothing. Like, it was just like, it went over her head. Like, she did not pay no type of mind to it. So I'm like, okay, this is going well. Like, I have nothing to worry about. Like, I'm gonna be fine. So going trick-or-treating, we having a good time, you know, regular. So annoying. So yeah, we having a good time. Me and my mom having some good conversations or whatever the case may be. And then my dad came after after work, wherever we was at, and then we drove to my aunt's house because my mother had to use the bathroom, and that was like the closest to us at the moment. So my mother goes inside. Well, we get there and my mother was like, does anybody want anything to drink, like, you know, before we go wherever we're about to go, blah blah blah. So I'm like, nah, like I just want to go home, like I don't want to go nowhere else but go home. So my mother goes inside, she uses the bathroom. Mind you, she take like 15 minutes and I'm just like, what the hell is she possibly doing? Like it don't take that long to use the bathroom. But you know, Hispanics be having a whole full-blown conversation, and like if we don't got things to do. She came outside with like some drink in a cup. So she gave it to my dad, my dad. Everybody in the car drank some but me. And she looked at me. She gave me that look like, I'm about to whoop your ass, bitch. She was like, how that face look? She was like she was mad serious, but she was nodding at me, and I was just like, damn, like something about to go down. Like I'm really about to get my ass beat. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I was literally about to pee my pants. Like it was that bad. So she was like, I got a bone to pick with you, and she said it mad serious. And I already know how my mother is, so I was just like, oh my god, like I was so scared. I did not know what to do whatsoever. So she went inside, she put the cup inside, whatever. She came back out. She was like, let's go home right now. I was like, oh. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I thought we was going out to eat or something. She was like, nah, we're going house. I was like, yeah, this is the end of my life. Once she said that, I went in my phone. I started deleting messages. I deleted numbers. I deleted pictures. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted everything you could think of. Friend at the time, I deleted, well, I didn't delete his number. I put his number as some shit. I don't remember what I put it as, but I put it as somebody else. And I texted him. I was just like, I'm about to get in trouble. Like, this all your fault. I was like, this is all your fault. I'm about to get in trouble. I was like, but if I text you, don't answer, because it's most likely not going to be me. If I call you, don't answer, because it's definitely not going to be me either. I was like, whatever you do, don't do nothing. Like, do not keep in contact with me as of right now. Like, I'll see you tomorrow or something. So that happened. And then my mother, we walked in the house. We walked upstairs. We walked in the house. And then my mother went to her room and I went to my room. And as soon as I got in my room, I closed my door. I put layers of clothes on. I put another pair. I had like tights on. I put sweatpants on them bitches. And I was just like, listen, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts, sis. I had a tank top on. I put a black shirt on. Then I put a long sleeve, and then I put a sweater on.
I was like, where this bitch going?
I was like, I'm not trying to get my ass beat, but like I already know this is my fucking ass. Cause my mother used to be so strict on me, and she used to be on my ass about everything. And like me having respect for myself was like her top, like. And I was just like, girl, like you're tripping. So she walked in my room. She knocked on my door. She walked in my room. And I'm just like, I'm like, God, please help me. Please watch over me. Like, I don't know what's about to go down. Like, I'm so scared. Like, oh my goodness. So I opened the door. And my mother was like, give me your motherfucking phone right now. And I was like, here you go. I gave it to her so calmly because I deleted everything. So it was like, it was nothing for me to really hide. So I gave it to her. And yo, she started going in on me. She was like, excuse me. She was like, I heard you got a hickey on your neck. I was like, you obviously don't see nothing on my neck, right? So why are you tripping? She was like, she was like, I'm about to go get, she went in the kitchen, she got a napkin and she put hella water on. She started wiping my neck. She was like, you got hella makeup on your neck for what? And I was just like, because I wanted to put makeup on me.
On your neck.
On my neck. Like, how dumb could you possibly be? Like, I was just like, when I think about it, I'm just like, who even like, anyways. So she was just going in and I was just like, oh my goodness. I started crying. Like, my eyes, I was bawling my eyes out. My mother was like, why you crying? I thought you don't got a hickey on your neck and blah, 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 blah. I had to come up with a whole story. I was like, what happened was, we was playing Truth or Dare, and we was playing Truth or Dare, and somebody dared him to give me a hickey. If not, I had to do a dare that was worse than that. Yo, my mother looked at me like I had a stupid ring all over my face. That shit was funny. Like, her face, she was like
this.
she was like,
Stop
bitch,
you still gonna get your ass whooped. Don't lie.
for lying.
Just say you got
Like, you
this
just
shit.
making it worse for yourself, and I'm just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do with my life, bro? Like, I don't know what to do. Then I got my ass beat. What? As soon as I took that makeup off and she saw my neck, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know it looked that bad. She started beating my ass.
This shit's sick.
So she beat my ass. I was crying like no tomorrow. Like, it was really bad. She was like, you're not getting your phone back till tomorrow. I was thinking, I went to sleep in the dark. I was like, what the fuck? I was already in the dark, so when I went to sleep, I put the covers over my head and I cried myself to sleep. That's how sad I was. Like, it was.
¿Quién te manda? You wanna be a hoe? Go be a hoe.
Like, it was really bad. But then the next day, my mother gave me my phone back and she changed my number. That's why I have a New York number now, because literally 2 years ago, she fucking changed my number because she was like, I don't want you in contact with none of these bitches or niggas that you got on your phone. If it ain't me, your dad, your grandmother, like family-wise, then ain't nobody better have your number. And I was just like, oh my god. But when I went to school, you know how many numbers I got back? Yeah, so she didn't know nothing. But like, that same day I got home and I was on FaceTime with my nigga at the time.
She was like, who the fuck you on the phone with?
She said, didn't I tell your ass not to give your number out? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, who you on the phone with? I was like, just a friend. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's just a friend. He's nothing serious. Like, relax. And
She was like, okay.
she looked at me so dirty and she was like, I'm so fucking done with you. And she walked out my room and closed my door. I hung up on him and I started crying. Like, it was bad. And then after that, it was the next day, the very next day, I woke up and I had a volleyball game, and my mother was like, oh, you're not going to your game, so don't even think about it, you coming straight home. And I was like,
This was recent?
this was last year. No, not last year, my sophomore year.
Oh, so it was with.
So she was like, you're not going, I don't know what you think you're about to do, blah blah blah. I still took my duffel bag, I still put my uniform in that bitch, and I did go to my game. So yeah, I put my stuff in there, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't want to be here no more. Like, I hate it here. Like, I'm tired of living with you guys. I don't want to be here no more. I want to run away, blah blah blah. Like, I was saying all that while I was packing my stuff. So I texted my friend. Well, she was like, me and her were like really close, but like, I texted her and I was like, you don't live that far from me. I'm about to come live with you for a little bit. I don't want to be here. I'm tired of living here. I was like, and I know your mother loves me, so she'll let me stay for a couple of days. And it was like a whole situation. I went to school. My mother was like, why your duffel bag looks so big? And I was like, I got hella school stuff in here. Like, what are you talking about? She was like, whatever. She was like, call me as soon as you get on the bus to come home. And in my head, I'm just like, I'm not coming home. Like, girl, I'm not coming home. I don't know what you think this is. Like, you just beat my ass. I don't want to be here. After school came, my coach was like, oh, we have a game today. I hope you know that. I was like, yeah, but my mother's not gonna let me go, so I have to like sneak. Not sneak, because my mother wasn't really with me. I just had to like make sure I got on the bus with them to go, and if my mother called me, then I was just gonna keep declining her calls. But I know that was gonna make it so much worse for me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
So my coach ended up calling her and was like, oh, we have a game today and I really want her to be there and blah blah blah. So my mother was like, okay, fine, but her dad is picking her up after. So that was a whole situation. So after the game, I ended up walking home. because my dad called me. He was like, oh, I'm going to pick you up now. And I was like, no, you don't gotta worry about picking me up. Like, I need to get my mind off of a lot of things. Like, I want to walk and take a breather. Mind you, it was dark. It was like 8 o'clock. It was really dark at the time. So he's like, okay, whatever. So I'm walking, and I got to the corner of my friend's house, and I was this close to going to her house and not going to my house. My mother pulled up on me in the car, and she was like, what took you so long to get all the way over here? Like, it don't take you no 40 minutes to get home. And I was like, it really do though, but whatever. So she was like, get your ass in the car right now. And of course, got in the car, and I went home, and I locked myself in my room, and I did not come out here unless I had to use the bathroom. Like, I didn't eat, I didn't do none of that. It was really bad. But it's so funny to me because when I look back at it, it's just like, you're really dumb as hell. Like, what were you thinking? Like, are you fucking retarded? Like, it's so funny to me. But that's the story time on how I got caught with my hickey. And like, for all my ladies out there, like, don't be a dumbass like me. Don't. Just don't. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna go well for you. Because it didn't go well for me. Maybe you smarter than me, whatever, but like, I was a dummy. But we're not even gonna continue to talk about it. So yeah. But before I end this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Make sure you comment any ideas of any videos you want me to do, and I'll get it done. I know I've been slacking lately, but making videos and editing them take a little bit of time, so y'all gotta cooperate with me. But I got a lot more content coming for y'all, so stay tuned for that. And your girl Des is out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.